Guys, I haven't been doing dog walks since August. One of the reasons why I wasn't getting that much dog walks at one time, and I actually had left the country, as you know, at one point. And as you've seen my other videos, at one point also a couple of weeks in, probably 2 or 3 weeks in, a dog bit me. It wasn't like, it was mostly just like so like it's not like a bite and my flesh was just hanging out and just like ugh. But it was just a bite, like, and then he like I moved my hand real quick, so he had time to do all of that. I don't know. And I told you at a time when a dog ran me down, and that wasn't even a dog way. I was a regular, so I ended up being scared of dogs because of that one situation. And I didn't like dogs after that. I tried to give them a little wheelie way. Plus I needed money, so I was like, all right, let me do this dog walking. But the straw would break the camel's back, but to hit the camel's back, was when I went into a house. It's not even the dog's fault this time, though. I went into a house. I couldn't find a leash. Why? Not because of, the place, probably, I don't know where the hell the leash was. Girl, this is my story. How you intervening in my story? You wasn't there, so how you see the leash? Exactly. Exactly.
I was at the door. I saw the leash.
You're done? Are you finished? Okay, thank you. Like, how you intervene in my story, though? Come on. Wait, mommy tell my story, okay? So, I went in the house. The house was a mess. Things were on the floor. Not just things on the floor. I mean, literally, my feet are big. So, I need a good space for my feet to go. I'm stepping on things because my feet can't fully go on the floor because there's so much crap on the floor. The dog have to be in a cage because obviously the dog by itself, it was swallowed and died. Like swallowed everything and died by now. I mean, look like they sell things online. They have a laptop on the couch. They have a computer on the desk. They have this everywhere, that everywhere. And I was like, this would drive me bonkers. They have stuff for their, like I think they do like little crafts or whatever. I was like, and I'm calling down the owner. I'm texting the owner. Nothing. I had to call back and tell him like, yo, I can't find the leash. The owner's not here. Luckily, I didn't take out the dog. Usually when like that happens, I always like, I see a dog in a cage, I usually get the leash first and then get the dog out after. But I would be, honestly, because the dog looks so happy to get out, and I'm like, but I don't want to take you out and I can't put you back in. Plus, I don't see no snacks. Usually when dogs are in cages, also, there's snacks to put them back in the cages most of the time. So, I'm like, it was disaster zone. It was a lot going on. And I was like, this is too much. I broke the camel's back. But also, it affected my employment. So, I did one dog walk. Not even that day, because that day I had 2 dog walks. One canceled, so they gave me $10. And the other one, I couldn't find a leash, so I couldn't go on a walk without a leash. So they gave me $20. My unemployment took out $40. I was like, $40? I was like, I made $20, they took out $40. That don't even make, that addition don't even make sense. So I was like, you by yourself. I ain't look for no, like, I looked like 1 or 2 times months after that. I was in August. I haven't looked again. Made no sense. And plus, when I first started doing it, I started making money, like $100, $200 a week. $200? Did I make $200 a week? I think I almost made $200. I don't think because at the time I was working a different job, so I did both of them. So I wasn't able to do my full potential when I first started. I think I made up to $200, probably. I feel like I made $200 a week. Plus with my tips. I'm not thinking I'm just only dog walking, but also tips. So I don't really remember. It's been too long ago. I'm not gonna look back to see what that information is. But I'm like, it was good little chump change, but I'm just not. Because sometimes, one time this dog was so like jittery. I'm calling on the owner. I have a dog, and I don't think they gave me a bonus. No, what you call it? I don't think they gave me extra. I don't remember. Probably she did. I feel like they did. I don't know. But the person before me, because the dog only liked women, the person before me had to leave. The dog will see you, and I would like, the first door to open the door. The second door, the dog is running around, barking. If you try to touch it, it's I'm like, that's a cat, right? And he's trying to come for you. I'm like, bruh, cool down. So I put my body in the house. And at the time I had Katanya too, so I had to make her stay outside. He didn't like people as it is, so he ain't coming much for my dog, my daughter. He was a small dog, wasn't a big dog, but you know them little. The one who bit me was small, so I don't trust none of them little things, none of them. So I went in. I was like, you know what? Because you can't get it on the leash, to put it in the backyard. I had to trick it to even get in the backyard. I went in the house. They had this gate thing. I had to open it because it's too scared to come next to me with through the gate. I had to open it, close the gate so it won't run back in the living room. From the kitchen, there was a back door for the backyard. I went to the backyard. Well, I went to the thing. The dog only time would pass me when I was like, I have to lead him with snacks to get to the door and then throw a snack down the stairs and close the door. I'm like, if you know, and I'm not the first person who had left your dog in the house. Like, people usually leave her dog because it look like they give trouble. But I'm not the first person who has came here and had a problem with your dog. Probably just don't get a dog walker for your dog, bro. Just don't do it. And if you know your dog is just jumpy and want to do the most, don't get a dog walker. But some dogs, they jump, like they play. One of the dogs I got in the cage, he was so energetic. And he was like, he's like, and I was like, you ain't biting me today. And he was a bigger dog than the dog that bit me. The dog that bit me, obviously, you can't see how big. He probably my head is huge. So he's like as tall as my head, probably a little bit bigger than my head. With his whole, probably like this much bigger than my head, right? This a dog, he didn't bit me. He was just like jumping on me, and I was getting kind of,